as an elder statesman, I can look back on a life of playing jazz and think about things that were good, bad, and indifferent. One thing that has been constant in my discovery of jazz has been the fact that jazz was created by African Americans out of a need for expression that was unavailable in other parts of the culture. Jazz came from the spiritual. It was music which I hear such a clear link from the old songs that used to be sung by the older members of my grandfather's church on Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when they're singing, and they're singing not from the hymn books or anything that I knew, but they were singing something, and it had a feeling that just moved me. I didn't know why or what it was, but it was a good feeling, and it felt they were singing something that I didn't know anything about, but I got the message. And the message to me was that listen to this. I mean, listen, hear the cry in my voice. Hear the feeling that I'm expressing to you. You should know about this feeling. That's important to me. It's in my playing. It's in I got it from my father singing. I got it from his brothers playing the organ, from people in my family who played in my house, played on our piano and did things that were in and of the community from which we came. These kinds of things are a part of the African American tradition, which has given birth to jazz, to what we now call rhythm and blues, what we're calling by a lot of other names, rock and rap. The idea of the original rap things used to amuse me, because I remember listening to old blues players. Once I got interested in jazz, I listened to a lot of old blues players just trying to get that feeling into my playing. And one of the things I heard old blues players do was to play one chord and tell me a story. The one chord, just the same chord over and over and over and over, and he's telling a story. That's rap. That's what they're doing. Rap with another rhythm, but that was what was going on. That kind of history is something that we have given away. One of the things that I'm fighting as hard as I can now to get young people to understand is that we have given away something which is precious, something which everybody all around the world, I've been everywhere, and everywhere I've gone, there are people who understand what jazz is. They may not be able to express what it is, but they know what it is not. And so they in India, in places like many of the places where they're fighting right now, Egypt, in Israel, in other places that I've gone to in that part of the world, I hear things that are very much a part of the music that I try to create when I play. What is different is that I'm bringing, in my way, something which is in and of the United States of America. And
when you say that we've given it away, what do you mean?
We've given it away because it has been taken over. Everything in our culture, as you and I speak, is being dictated by people who don't know anything about art or music and don't care anything about art or music. Witness the what's going on in theater, witness what's going on in any of the art forms. We don't have the spiritual kind of feeling that's still inherent in gospel music, that's still inherent in Latin jazz music, that's still inherent in West Indian music, in South American music, like the tango and other. It's still there. It's still there. We are pushing it aside. We are listening to the same old thing in the same old way, with minor deviations, and allowing other people to make the decisions as to what's good for us.
Why is that?
Because as a society, we are not using all of the things that are available to us. I mean, right now we have the internet that has more information than we could ever use, and it's there, but most of us don't know how to use it. We are listening to garbage on radio and television because we have been convinced that people can't listen for a very long time, and we don't pay attention. We let other people to think. There's so many instances. We went to war a few weeks ago. Most people that I know were not happy about the fact that this was going on. I didn't hear a lot of noise. I didn't hear people jumping up and down and screaming, "Let's don't do that." You know? Mm-hmm. And so there are a lot of things that we might want to change, but we feel so helpless that we don't bother to do that.